he's adapting also to a new dressing room with many superstars. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we touch on several internal situations. What happened? What is the club feeling on these players? We have many to mention, many situations, many things in the background. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start today's video by mentioning the situation of Endrick after La Liga debut with a goal, also Champions League debut with a goal for the Brazilian top talent who is having a very good impact at Real Madrid. And what I wanted to mention today internally is the feeling they have at the club about Endrick. Because really, at Real Madrid, they are super happy, not just with Endrick as a player. We know he's a huge talent, he has an incredible potential, but also with how Endrick is working on a daily basis at Valdebebas. Super serious, super humble, super hard worker, but also already in a great connection with all his teammates. So sometimes can happen, you sign a player from South America, super young, super talented, but also not integrated, not fully integrated to the group. It already happened with several players in the past, in Spain, in England, in Italy, in France, wherever. In this case, with Endrick, the impact has been fantastic. So, great adaptation, the way he's dealing with the daily work wanted by Carlo Ancelotti and the staff, the way he's adapting also to a new dressing room with many superstars, the relationship is great. Real Madrid really believe that Endrick is going to be fantastic in the future, that his impact has been perfect. Of course, it's going to take some time. Ancelotti already announced that he's going to start soon also to have some rhythm, trying to understand how will be the beginning of his chapter at Real Madrid, but already two really important goals, and Real Madrid super happy with what's going on with Endrick on a daily basis in Madrid at Valdebebas. Who's super happy is also Bayern. Guys, Bayern internally really believe they got a fantastic signing, a bargain with Michael Olise. Someone at Bayern, when they mentioned the deal for Michael Olise, they think that already now, in September, it's just 1 month for Michael Olise at the club. If they wanted to sign Olise today, probably the price was way higher, but really way higher than 40 million pounds plus 5 in add-ons they paid to Crystal Palace. Probably they think at Bayern today could already be 60 or 65 millions just to stay in a normal status for the price of Michael Olise. This is what they feel at the club. Why? Because Olise is doing already fantastic, scoring goals in the Champions League, scoring goals in Bundesliga. Great way to adapt. We know he's a special guy, so doesn't love to speak too much in public and this kind of stuff, but on the pitch, incredible. Fantastic, and Bayern really believe that anticipating all the clubs interested in Michael Olise, especially Chelsea, was the real top signing of their summer. Also because Chelsea were there, Chelsea were really interested in Michael Olise. Olise was a top target for Chelsea, but they had to leave the race because of the financial request of Michael Olise. Bayern presented a very clear project, Bayern invested on the player in terms of salary, in terms of transfer fee, and now they believe they signed a top player for present but also future, because at Bayern they believe that the potential of the player is still huge. Despite already making an impact now, he can still show many important things. Who is not showing important things, but what's the feeling internally, is Mason Mount. He's been injured for a long time. Erik ten Hag in his last press conference wanted to back again Mason Mount. Remember that Manchester United invested something around 65 million pounds on Mason Mount 1 year ago to sign him from Chelsea. Then so many injuries. Again, at the beginning of the season, he was injured, now back in training. Erik ten Hag is really supporting Mason Mount. So on a daily basis, Erik ten Hag is talking to the player, is trusting the player. He wants to give him some time to return in the best way possible, not to have any injury, any problem anymore. and to give him the opportunity to play on a regular basis, to be consistent and to be back at his level, at Mason Mount level. So especially Erik ten Hag is still pushing to give Mason Mount chances, to trust Mason Mount for the long term and to have Mason Mount as an important player for Manchester United project. So they were very happy at Man United with the way he was working even in pre-season to prepare the new season in the best way possible, then unlucky with injuries again, but Erik ten Hag is still there, the staff is still there, working hard with Mason Mount to have him in the best conditions possible. This is a very, very clear mission. And then in terms of talents, guys, at Chelsea, we mentioned already William Estevao a few videos ago here on YouTube, but they are buzzing also for Kendry Paez, the Ecuadorian super talent. And I can guarantee to you that there is some club around Europe already thinking why they didn't sign Kendry Paez, especially in Germany. There were clubs super interested in Kendry Paez. We know Bayern Leverkusen tried, but there were other clubs interested in Kendry. They didn't invest on him at the right moment, and then Chelsea signed this super talent. He will arrive in summer 2025. He was already in London a few months ago to prepare, to adapt. He was at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are working really on every single detail for Kendry Paez. So monitoring his progress on the pitch, monitoring everything also off the pitch to have the best version possible of Kendry Paez in 2025. Chelsea are in direct contact with people close to the player to inform him about everything they want him to do to arrive in 2025 in the best conditions possible for Chelsea. So they are buzzing for Kendry Paez, really very, very happy with the investment they made. Remember, it's something around 20 millions, add-ons included, so already a fantastic signing for Chelsea in terms of value, and then we will see. Also on the pitch, let me finish with talents, because a player that Bayern and Borussia Dortmund really wanted was the American talent Kevin Sullivan, 14 years old, playing for Philadelphia Union. Probably you saw on my social media he took a picture with Leo Messi after the game with Inter Miami. 14 years old. Again, Bayern and Borussia Dortmund invited him for trials, wanted him to be part of their project for the future, but we know he signed for Manchester City. Well, at Manchester City, people at the club see Kevin Sullivan as the next big thing, not just as obviously a talent, but also how serious he is, how professional he is, how obsessed he is. And they believe that probably for Kevin Sullivan, the future could be already Manchester City Academy in the next years, of course, not now, but Man City. So we know about the City Football Group, they have several clubs to develop talents, but in the case of Kevin Sullivan, they really believe that this boy can be part of Manchester City in the future. So considered a super talent, considered a very smart investment at the right moment. This is what Manchester City do for their academy. This is one more talent to watch for the future of Manchester City and American football. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, on all these talents. I wanted to bring you behind the scenes of some of these cases in a positive way. Let me know your feeling here in the comments. Remember guys to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.